What up, players? We back in this bit. Um, shit. Y'all saw that fight yesterday? Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar. Man, if y'all ain't seen that, you gotta go check that out. Um, so let's just start off with the performance. Shit. I was watching. I already knew this fight was gonna be a good fight. If I'm being honest, I already knew. I already knew Max was about to throw. He always throws down. Um, Kattar known for his striking and stand up, so it had to be a good fight. It wasn't whatever unvettable, whatever the hell you say it. Um, it was gonna be a good fight. Um, and like I see this fight, and I'm like, bro, Max is a beast, bro. But when he fights Volkanovski, it's like he can't do that. You know what I mean? Like it's like he fights Volkanovski, and it's like he doesn't fight. He fights like differently. He fights more like strategic. I feel like he fights more into like Volkanovski's game plan. You know what I mean? When he comes out and fights, the Brian Ortegas, the freaking Caters, the Porties. He comes out and he fights his fight. He comes on you. He puts a pace on you. He's throwing the whole 5 rounds, and then he gets to win. He hurts the opponent, and he eventually gets to win. Obviously not against Poirier, but he was still he actually got beat against Poirier pretty. I think Poirier beat him pretty. Like it was pretty clear that Poirier beat him, but still, he still fought his fight. You know what I mean? So I feel like if Max wants to beat Volkanovski, he's gonna have to just make it one of these fights, bro. Maybe he doesn't want to go in because Volkanovski got power, but this is your style of fight. You know what I mean? Like go in there, put a pace on him, fuck his leg kicks, all that. Go in there, try to land some shots. Don't play this like one punch back up. Then trying to land the two, and then this. I say kickboxing. That's their thing. That's their game plan. The Izzies, the Volkanovski. That's the way they fight. So you can't fight into their game plan, which is exactly what Max did for both fights. So yeah, I think if Max wants to beat Volkanovski, he's gonna have to make it one of these fights. Make it make it a little more scrappy. Then talk about Kattar, bro. He got beat, bro. He got beat pretty bad. In the beginning, first round, he was getting cracked a little bit, but I'm like, okay, maybe maybe he's just a little slow starter, but shit, he kept getting beat as every round went by. He did show his heart, for sure. The guy's durable. You can't put him out that easy. Shit. I mean, Max couldn't even put him out. He almost did, though, but shit, Kattar was there fighting back. How long do you think Kattar's gonna be out, bro? Because that dude got beat, bro. He got damaged, bro. He got caught elbows to the head. You catch hella body shots. He was catching his nose was broken. He caught bad damage, bro. And it was even crazier because it's like right before the fight starts, you're hearing how Calvin Kattar's calling Max a freshman. He's gonna treat him like a freshman. How Kattar's the best boxer in the game. And then the boy comes out and does that. Yeah, so we're gonna see who Kattar fights next. Shit, who's in the featherweight ranks right now? Like, cause Ortega just won, which is gonna fight Volkanovski. Max just won, which is he's probably just gonna wait for the winner of that. And then who is Kattar gonna fight? One of those top dudes for sure, but I feel like no one could do that at Kattar except for Max. You know what I mean? Like no one could put a beating on Kattar like that except for Max. Did Max get better? You can say that. Because we've seen him lose 2 times in a row. But honestly, when he fights Volkanovski, it's just a different stylistic matchup. That's all it is. And like Max looks way different. Like when I see Max fight this fight, looks great. And I go see Max fight Volkanovski, he's not the same, exciting fighter. He's not the same, like he's not the same style of fight. Like he fights Volkanovski and he turns into like a Max Holloway, like less exciting, because he's trying to fight this matchup that's not the way he fights. You know what I mean? So it's not as exciting. I'm trying to see who's the featherweight dudes. So you guys have beat at number 3. Calvin Kattar, he was number 6 when he fought Max. Calvin was 6. So Calvin's most likely gonna fight Korean Zombie because Korean Zombie just lost to Brian Ortega. I'm gonna assume that's the next fight. Yeah, I'm gonna just say that's the next fight. But yeah, bro, that was a crazy ass fight. 8 for ABC, and for that to be the first fight on ABC, that's a great performance by Max. Anybody that was watching the fight that was not a UFC fan, they gonna look into it a little more. Because that if you see that and you don't watch UFC, you're gonna be like, holy shit, like this dude got a beating. And they not only didn't get a beating, but they saw a guy that was able to survive that beating. You know what I mean? So we're gonna see who's up next. We're gonna see if Max fights Volkanovski next. I think if Max has to fight Volkanovski again, I think Max is gonna have to fight his own fight against Volkanovski. Kattar. I think Kattar has Kattar's he's a good fighter, but he just don't got enough to beat Max. Yeah. Oh, he's probably gonna fight Korean Zombie. We'll see what happens with them, but looking forward to Max's next fight. That's about it. Peace.